Karli, your first inning at bat didn't result in the run that you guys wanted, but how important was that for you, did you feel like, to step up there and hit it as hard as you did?
Well, I mean, that's my goal every time I get up the bat, is just to hit the pee out the ball. So when you do that, that's successful, and no matter what happens, I mean, that's softball. So yeah, we wanted that run first inning, but that's the game of softball. So it was just really great to get up there first inning and show the girls that, hey, we got this. Like, we can score on this girl. Who cares?
For both of you, being your first time in this environment, what was it like? And what enables the two of you to not be fazed by an environment like this?
It absolutely lived up to the hype. Like, oh my God, like they say Bedlam this, Bedlam that, and how crazy it is, and how it's just a one-of-a-kind environment. And you kind of want to take it with a grain of salt until you can actually be there and experience it for yourself. And it is very true. It's the loudest environment that I've ever played in my entire life. So I think just trying to focus on just staying as neutral as possible while just celebrating the little wins has helped me out a lot today.
Yeah, same thing. It was crazy, but we knew it was going to be that way. But like she said, we have to stay within our team and just stay neutral. And it doesn't matter what the score is, what inning it is. We have to play our game, and I feel like that's what we did. So.
How were you guys able to survive those first 2 innings, 3 innings, I guess? Lots of runners on base for OU, but you guys come away with only the 2 runs on the board. What was it like to just watch all that happening out there?
It's softball. Like I said a while ago, it's just, that's going to happen. Your pitchers are going to go through times where they're struggling, and you just have to have their back. So when you get a ball hit to you, you have to make the play and go from there.
I think the biggest thing that Coach G instills in us is you're not playing against the other team, you're playing the game of softball. And I think that mindset just really helped us just be mentally tough tonight and just have a really mature approach to this game. So I think that we did a really good job of not getting sped up, even when we didn't make the plays, the routine plays, even when we didn't do the things very clean. I think we just did a really good job of having a short-term memory and just knowing, like Karli said, like, it's softball, you're gonna make errors, you're gonna make mistakes, you're not gonna do everything perfectly, but you have another pitch. And whoever can just lock into the next pitch the quickest, I think is gonna have the best chance.
Karli, did you know your home run was over? What was kind of your initial read off the bat?
Well, if you want to know the truth, I knew I hit it really well. And I thought it was going out, but Jada come home and jumped like she was about to catch it. I was like, oh my gosh, there's no way that was not out. And then I saw it go to the fence, so yeah. But like I said, I hit the ball hard, so home run was great, but even if she did catch it, I did my job regardless.
Jill, what about yours?
So I have this thing, like when I just know that I hit a ball really well, like my first thing that I say is go ball, and usually I'll know it's gone. And so, I don't know. I think I was just really excited to have hit the ball well, like Karli said, and I knew I hit that ball really, really well. I was still running at first with some pretty good intent, but I saw it go over, and I was just trying to take as much time around the base paths as I could, because that was just an awesome moment.
Kenny was talking about toughness and how you two coming in, same year, obviously, different scenarios, but coming in to this program, he really wanted toughness. You guys talk about I know that that's a team-wide thing, but what you guys individually hope you bring to this team in terms of grit and tenacity and toughness.
I just think my dad told me a few weeks ago when I wasn't going as well as I wanted, you have to win the hard days to see the good ones. And after that, it's just kind of been like a light switch. Mm-hmm. And just realizing that and living by that every day, it'll take you places, just because every day's not going to be perfect and every day's not going to be great. So just fight through it. I think
I like that. I come from the dirty South, and I mean that as in Louisiana, and I come from the Southland Conference, where it's not such a big scale that we play on. We don't really get these scenes a whole lot until we make it to the end. But I think just coming from a place where you just know you have to grind every single day in order to shine, it really has helped my mindset, and I'm just very grateful to be able to bring that mindset and bring that kind of gritty play and that just kind of from the bottom attitude I think I really take pride in that mindset and being able to just bring that to my team and provide them with as much energy as I possibly can. So I take a whole lot of pride in that.
Jill, how much of your home run trot is deliberately that exciting, and how much of it is just your natural emotion?
It's all natural emotion, but I feel like up to this point, I'm getting a bit more and more and more as I go. And like I said, those moments are really special. It's really hard to have success in this game, and so you got to celebrate it. And I think that's something that OU does a really good job of like, obviously when they walk, when they get 4 balls, when they get, you know, a full count walk or whatever, like they're throwing the bat down, they're getting fired up. And I think that's what really for a long time has separated them from a lot of other programs and teams. And that's just something that I feel like our team has picked up on, just knowing how much energy affects your play, affects your game, affects just the mode that you get in mentally. And whatever mode you can get to mentally is going to affect your physical game. So it is very genuine emotion, but I also, like I said, as I've gotten more and I'm getting a little more experience with it, I'm definitely taking my time and just making sure me and my team can stay in that energy and in that moment for as long as we can.
Karli, Kenny said when he was over here a second ago that he sensed a calm out of you today and maybe even the last few days heading into this. Was he right? I mean, what did he sense that right, and what was it about you that sort of gave you that, I don't know, zen or whatever you want to call it?
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely calm. I try to be every game, but sometimes if I get a little antsy, and I just have to take a step back and just take a deep breath and know that I'm prepared and I'm good enough to be here, obviously. And today I feel like it was just this kind of a sense of peace knowing that this team can do crazy things, and I fully came in here expecting us to show out. So I think that was the biggest thing. And a lot of things we talk about is if one player isn't doing well, like pick them up and have their back. And I think that's another thing that allows me to be so calm, is just knowing that the girls beside me have me regardless.
All right, anything else for you two?